long. The Barren County Trojanettes, back-to-back champions of District 15 against the Monroe 45-40. Jay Turner along with Robert Bauer. Jake Norris, our producer today. Now BC Live providing the live stream of this game. Don Franklin brings you the countdown to tip-off. And Barren County under 11th year head coach and coach of the year in the 4th region, Piper Lindsay, has a record of 29-2. Trojanettes, defeated Glasgow 62-32. And Allen County Scottsville 63-58 to win the 15th district for the second straight year and 8th in 9 years under Coach Lindsay. This is Barren County's 9th trip in 10 years to the regional tournament. The Trojanettes were Region 4 champs in 2019 under Lindsay, going to the state quarterfinals, and were region runners-up in 20, 21, and 23. Trojanette Shelby Byrd was named to the first team all-region. Addie Slagle was named to the third team. Barren County lost in the region semifinals last year to region champs Franklin Simpson, 41-29. Barren County only 2 losses this year under Franklin Simpson back in December, 49-47 in the South Warren Invitational Tournament, and 48-38 to Clarksville Christian in the Bowling Green Girls Shootout. The Trojanettes have won 9 straight over their opponent this afternoon, Logan County, and it's the 4th time they have met in a regional tournament game. Barren County winning all 3, including the 2020 region semifinals, 72-43. They did not play each other this year in a regular season game, and the KHSAA-RPI has Barren County by 15 in this game tonight. Logan County under 6th-year head coach Deidre Adler is 17-15. They defeated Russellville 53-48. They lost to Franklin Simpson 63-42 in the championship game of the 13th district. The Lady-Cougars making their first trip to the region tournament since 2023 and second trip since 2020, and they have lost 4 of their last 5 games. They have no seniors on this team, made up of mostly sophomores and juniors. Sophomore Brindley Adler was named to the second team all-region. Logan County was ranked 9th in the final Bowling Green Daily News 4th region poll, and Logan County has only 1 win against teams in the tournament. Barren County has defeated every team it's in the 4th region tournament this year. Again, the 4th time Barren County has played Logan County in a regional tournament game since 1999. Again, Barren County's won all 3 and lead the overall record series 18-5.
Well, you get a new set of nerves here as you kind of start another season where this time if you lose you get to go home and you don't have another day to play. So we start this with a 17-15 Logan County team who, because of their positioning down there in the 13th region, plays a ton of out-of-region games. If you look at their 32 games, 17 of them, and only 17 have been in the region. They're 8-11 against region opponents and just 500 in their own district. So, when I look down through there, they don't have any marquee, what I would call it, wins. They do have a lot of losses. You went over some of those. Franklin 3 times, Allen twice, Bowling Green. So, what does that mean? Well, it's a game where we should be able to take care of business, and we should have a much different game than we had in the first one. But with all that said, we don't have to, and we don't need to, really come out here and try to play outside of what we've been able to do the last, 31 games? Yeah. You have to just kind of stay within yourself. You have to get those new nerves out. You have to get used to the floor like we talked about in the previous game where there are 3 3-point lines out here, but the white one is the one that matters. That one's the one that kind of should stand out to you, and you have a 94-foot floor. We played on it. We played at Bowling Green several times, and we've had a couple other instances where we've been able to play on that little new length floor, but ultimately I don't think we need to do anything different. If somebody said, what do we need to do tonight? It's nothing fancy, and it's nothing any different than we've done all year to amass 29 wins. You got to push the ball. You got to move the ball. You got to get points off turnovers, points off transition. You don't need to sit down and play a 32-minute game in both half courts. You've got to really speed the game up for them. As you mentioned, they've got a lot of young kids, and their best is a sophomore, the coach's daughter, who averages 17 and 8 a game. And that game for them to speed it up is going to be a whole new look than what they've had for most of their games all season long. So don't force things. Don't panic. I thought we did that down the stretch in the Allen County game and really let Allen County get back in it. But ultimately, we've got to let the game come to us tonight and enjoy the moment. I feel like we pressed a whole lot. And I don't mean the defense. I mean we just pressed to try to make things happen in the Allen County game, and there wasn't a whole lot of enjoying the moment because we're kind of breaking down uncharacteristically in some situations. So nothing's guaranteed, so we have to really play with some confidence instead of forcing things and panicking when things don't go our way. And ultimately, if we can play under control, play a very Trojanette-like basketball game where we play with a ton of confidence and we jump out ahead early, I think this will be a game that turns into another one on Friday night.
And those are your J&J Sales keys to the game tonight for a Trojanette victory as we continue the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off. Logan County averages 49.5 points a game. They shoot under 39% of the field. They average about 4 threes a game at 132 total. That's 28.8%. 62% of the foul line and 24 rebounds. Barren County averaging just over 64 points a game. They hold their opponents down to just under 40 and shooting about 42.5% of the field. They have made 237 three-point shots. That's an average of 8 per game, and the shooting percentage is 34.6 from behind the arc, 67% from the free throw line, and 30.4 rebounds a game. For those of you that were been listening to the Monroe County Bowling Green game, we want to remind you that our online video highlight reels, we're going to have those this year during the regional tournament, and Lindsey Wilson University is sponsoring our online video highlight reels. Will Perkins taking care of that on the video highlight reels, so that'll be in each and every game, so you can go online and watch those at WCLUradio.com. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we're going to come back with a starting lineup for this second game between Barren County and Logan County. Starting lineups brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. A 2-minute break as you're following the 4th Region Tournament presented by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're about 5 minutes away from Barren County, Logan County, the second game here in the 4th region tournament at Western Kentucky University, EA Diddle Arena. Of course, Monroe County winning the first game this afternoon, 45-40 over Bowling Green. Tomorrow night, we're back here, 6 o'clock with fans in the stands. Tip-off of the first game at 6:30 with Franklin Simpson, 21-7, against Greenwood at 15-16. And then the second game tomorrow night, Cumberland County at 24-6 against Allen County Scottsville at 21-8. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Lakeside Recycling. Dieter Adler, her 6th year at Logan County, 91 wins and 93 losses, 17-15. Again, they defeated Russellville by 5. Adler had 24 in that game and lost to Franklin Simpson, but 21, and Wetton had 17 for the Lady-Cougars. Brindley Adler, number 14, a 5'8", sophomore, averaging 16.6 points and 8 rebounds. Reese Wetton, 5'7", junior, averaging just over 10 points a game and 5 boards. Alyssa Hampton, number 21, a 5'4", sophomore, 6.6 points a game. Addison Holloway, 5'5", junior, 5.3. And Reese Bush is the other starter this afternoon, 5'5", and a sophomore. Piper Lindsay, her 11th season at Barren County, 265 wins, 86 losses overall, coming in at 29-2. Assistant coaches Brent Spillman, Michael Toms, Billy Michael Dyer, Mia Long. Number 24, Shelby Bird, the 5'8", junior, 18.6 points, 4.8 rebounds a game. Mahala Burton, a 5'7", sophomore, 9 points and 4 rebounds a game, wears number 3. Addie Slagle, a 5'3", sophomore, 10 points a game, wears number 11. Number 35, Ann Ashley Atkinson, a 5'10", senior, 6.3 points, 4.2 rebounds. Riley Wilson, number 32, a 5'10", senior, who averages 2.4 points a game for the Trojanettes. The officials are out of Region 3. And our official sponsors, Extreme Health Club and Fitness for Women and ATM Media Solutions. And the officials for this game are Brad Houghton, Lauren Frazier, and Austin Brown, the officials for this basketball game. So we'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back with a tip-off of this ball game. Our first quarter of action this afternoon brought to you by Raphael Sports Bar. Farmers RACC brings you the opening tip-off, and we'll return in 2 minutes. This is the 4th Region Tournament presented by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Barren County Trojanettes and the Logan County Lady-Cougars here in Game 2 of this girls' 4th Regional Basketball Tournament. Of course, the guys will get started Tuesday night here from Diddle Arena. First game, Warren Central against Franklin Simpson. Then that'll be followed by Clinton County against Barren County. Wednesday night, Logan County and South Warren. So South Warren making their first trip ever to the regional tournament. And Glasgow against Monroe County in the nightcap on Wednesday night. We got all the games here on WCLU 104.7 FM throughout tournament week. It's the fun, busy, crazy. What else what other word I want to throw in there?
What do you got? 7 out of the next 9 nights, is that what it is?
Yeah, Thursday night we don't have a game because Western's got a game on Thursday night. The reason why we start on Sunday afternoons to get you through the following Monday, Tuesday for the boys semifinals and championship game. Logan County will be in dark uniforms. They have, looks like, gray numbers outlined in white. Their bench across the way to our right. We are on BC live stream, so you're able to watch this one on the live stream this afternoon. Barren County across the way in their home white with gold numbers and Trojanettes scripted across the front of their jerseys and outlined in burgundy. Logan County fans are across the way. We got Barren County back behind us here. I haven't looked around, Robert. What's the crowd look like? Joe, you've been up there too, looking at the crowd, up with fans in the stands. So, Joe, how's a fan section look for Barren County?
Strong as always.
Okay. That's good.
Yep.
Easily the best crowd we've had in the afternoon. Most student sections, we've got more students in our section than the other 3 schools combined. So, big showing tonight from the Trojanette Nation here on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, Trojanette student section is to our left. If you're watching on the live stream, so we're here courtside. Logan County to the right. Didn't mention that in the first game, but I think Monroe County had more students than Bowling Green did in that first game today. So the winner of this game will take on Monroe County in the first semifinal game Friday night at 6:30. Again, we'll be on the air at 6 o'clock to bring you the broadcast of the semifinals. Of course, every game here on WCLU 104.7 and online at WCLUradio.com. Ready to go for game 2. Trojanettes winning the 15th district championship. Logan County losing to Franklin Simpson in that 13th district championship game. And Ashley Atkinson jumps against Brindley Adler in the jump circle. And here is the toss and the tap. It's going to be chased down as Addie Slagle will hand it off to Burton, and she'll set things up.
Play us man. We've seen man the last 3 games in a row.
We have. Burton working the left side, bounces off to Shelby Bird. Backdoor pass on the right side, and Burton puts it up and in.
Good lob. Shelby threw it. Mahela caught it.
2-0. The Trojanettes on the board first.
We're going to go man half court as well. No press so far from the Trojanettes to start it.
Wetton over to Adler. Adler on the right wing. Gets it out front now to Holloway. They go back left side. They swing it in the corner now to Wetton. Now Wetton, one dribble, back out to Holloway. We didn't see Logan County this year. It's one of the only teams in the 4th region we did not play.
Might have been the only one, right?
Well, we didn't play Todd Central. Well, we did play Todd Central. Girls did.
Right.
Boys didn't. And that was down at Bowling Green in the shootout. Ball slapped away by Bird out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan County.
You want to be aggressive, but you got to know where the line is. You don't want to pick up your first foul 40 feet from the bucket.
Yeah. Holloway will toss it in for the Lady-Cougars. Gets it out to Hampton. Hampton on the dribble, getting pressure from Addie Slagle. Working the right side. Now cuts back left. Stays with her. Going to the baseline. Cut off. Throws it in the lane, and it's broken over there. Wilson came up with the ball for the Trojanettes. Here's Atkinson with a bounce pass up to Burton. Burton will throw it behind her over to Wilson. Wilson goes to the baseline. Needs somewhere to go. Throws it back out to Burton. Long range right. Will circle it out. Sends it over to Slagle. Slagle. Now right side of the key. Back to Burton. Sends it over to Bird. Bird trying to drive. Gets cut off. Here's a 3 by Atkinson. Swish!
There's a deep 3, too. She was behind both lines, and Ashley had a really good district tournament, specifically championship game, and that's a big 3 to open the tournament for her.
And that's a Riley Dental Group 3 for Barren County's and Ashley Atkinson to push the lead out to 5-0 for Barren County. On the right side with it, Holloway, slapped out of bounds by the Trojanettes into the Barren County bench.
Dribbled it out in front of Ann Ashley. She just calmly knocked it away.
Ball comes out to Wetton. Wetton will get rid of it on the right side. And trying to drive, trying to go to the back bucket. Shot is up short.
Oh, rebound.
Offensive rebound put back up and in by Wetton from about 15 feet away.
We just stood and watched, and nobody went and grabbed the board.
5-2 as Logan County gets their first bucket of the basketball game. And Atkinson must have stepped on the sideline, and a turnover going back to Logan County.
Adler bumped her a little bit. Wasn't nothing to call a foul about. Got her off course, and she lost her balance out of bounds.
As the ball comes into Hampton for Logan County. Hampton trots it up near the midcourt line. Now gets it across the line as Slagle applying pressure out there. Now looks for help. Almost batted it away. Now got it back, though. Stolen away by Slagle. Slagle takes it left side, pulls up, and had it swatted away from behind.
You got to know who's behind you there.
And coming up with it is Wetton. Wetton in the corner. Gives it back out now. Top of the key, Holloway. Holloway back to the right side. Thought about the threes there is Adler. Adler's made 45 of them this year. And a pass picked off by Burton as they try to go baseline. Burton comes over the basketball. Here's Atkinson. Sends it back over to Bird. Fakes, drives, goes to the bucket, puts it up and in, a foul.
Good job. Shelby had the whole left side cleared out for her. They had to play from behind there. Bumped her. Under control, made layup for an and one opportunity, Shelby Bird.
That foul was on Wetton, her first. And Shelby Bird, 74% foul shooter of the season. Free throw is up and good.
I was going to say, they turned it over 3 times, but we really haven't turned it over in transition or got points off those turnovers. That time we get a 3-point play straight off of it.
8-2 on that Matt London KFB free throw, and the bank shot by Ralphie's Fun Center for Shelby Bird. Here's Adler, defended by Shelby Bird, out top of the key. Dribbles to the right. Now looking for help. She's picked up her dribble. Needs somebody to get it. Pass picked off by Burton as they try to throw it off to Wetton.
4-on-2 if we go.
Here is Bird with it on the left side. Back to Burton in the corner. Lets it go for 3. It's no good. Atkinson with the rebound. Shovels it back out. Bird for 3. Got it.
And Ashley just battled, went up straight, even grabbed her arm there, and she just played on, went and grabbed it, got an offensive putback.
Another Riley Middle Group 3 for the Trojanettes. Pushes the lead out to 11-2. Working with it on the left side. They give it to Wetton. Wetton on the dribble. We'll give it out now to Adler. Adler, right side. Now to Holloway. Brings it back out now to Wetton. Now back left side. Down. We played a half of the quarter here. Barren County 11, Logan County 2.
Can't really give them any angles to shoot it. They're struggling a little bit from the offensive side.
Ball went off the foot of Burton as she tried to make a bounce pass. Hannah Bragg and Addison McFall check into the Trojanet lineup. Bragg, a 6'2 senior. McFall, a 5'4 senior. McFall averaging about 6.5 points a game. Bragg about 4.5. So it comes out to a new player in the ball game for Logan County, Ansley Buchanan, who's a freshman. She's got it on the left wing for Logan County. Out top it comes to Adler. Goes right side with it to Wetton. Wetton sends it out top now to Buchanan. Buchanan back left side now to Holloway. Holloway trying to penetrate right side of the lane. Here's a 17-footer right side. Spins out. Rebound off to Shelby Bird. Ahead up to Burton on the left side. Up to Slagle. Slagle, cross-court pass. It's McFall. Lets it go. It is good.
Automatic McFall. Right off the bench and 3 down.
Another Riley Middle Group 3 for Barren County, and Logan County wants a timeout here as the Trojanettes have pushed it out to a 14-2 lead with 3:08 to go in the first quarter.
I would think that classifies as a pretty good start.
Absolutely.
And the points are spread out. We've got 4 different girls that have scored so far here to start the game, and 2 of those, make it 3 of those 14, I'm sorry, 3 threes to contribute to that 14 points. How about that?
Threes by 3 different Trojanettes. Bird, Atkinson, and McFall.
I think this is a more important game than you may realize, because you get time on the floor, you get to see the atmosphere. Even though we have experience here and been to 4 out of the last 7 region finals, you've still got to experience it again. You know, it's been a year since you have. You got to see the ball go through. You got to kind of get the feel of the arena. So it's a big start for us here in the first 5 minutes to be up 12 and see if we can just kind of keep pushing it out.
Wenton goes right side with it to Adler. She's in a trap. Adler having trouble. Bounces off to Holloway. Gets it inside there to Wenton. Goes up over a foul on Bragg.
Hannah had perfect defensive position there. If she would have just kept it up, she has a ton of height advantage, just like she does on everybody else. 5'7", I'm going to say, versus 6'4". All you had to do was kind of wait until she put it up to knock it down, but we get a foul.
2 shots for Reese Wenton, 60.5% of the year. First one short. Again, Logan County with no seniors on this team. They start 2 juniors and 3 sophomores. Second shot is up. It is going to hang and fall in for Wenton. Of course, the Trojanettes, 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and a junior in the starting lineup. To Slagle, out to Burton, swings it right side to McFall. They go 2-3. Burton on the high post there to Bird. Bird turns inside, turnaround jump shot, no good off the right. McFall got cut off, gives it back for a 3-point attempt for Bird. It rims no good. And rebound taken down by Adler for Logan County. Adler pulls up, top of the key. Here's a 3 from the left wing, short. And underneath with a rebound, Thompson, but merely stepped on the inline. And so Barren County will have the basketball as Ann Ashley Atkinson will return to the Trojanet lineup as she'll come in for Addie Slagle. 2:14 to go, first quarter. Barren County 14, Logan County 3. As Burton brings it up. Sends it right side to Atkinson. Back out top to Bird. Swings it left over to Burton. Burton, bounce pass out to McFall. Top of the key with a 3. Bingo!
Said play me 2-3 more often and see what happens.
Another Riley to the group 3. That's 4 of them this quarter. 17-3, Barren County. 1:47 to go in the opening quarter here. As they try to drive against Atkinson, they leave it in the corner. Holloway with a 3. No, missed everything. Chasing it down as Burton rips it away from the Logan County player. Atkinson ahead up the left side to Bird. Now to McFall. Back out to Bird, and it's blocked or kicked out of bounds on Logan County bench. As Logan County will bring back in Hampton to replace Thompson. Avery Thompson had just checked in, a 5'4 sophomore.
Logan County's done a decent job getting back so far and not giving us easy buckets, but I think if we continue to push it, that's not going to be the case.
Yep. Here is Burton. Throws it back across over to McFall. Gives it out top now to Bird. Dumps it in the middle there to Atkinson. Back over to McFall. Open for the 3. It's no good this time.
He checked just a little bit long.
Rebound comes off to Wenton for Logan County. Takes it down to the baseline, goes underneath, trying to force it up there and missed everything, but they got an offensive rebound and a 3 ball that is good for Adler.
Adler's best look of the afternoon.
That's her 46th 3-point shot of the year. 17-6. Atkinson from 17. It won't go. And the rebound comes off to Adler for Logan County with 50 seconds to play in the quarter. Adler, crossover move down the right side of the lane, goes up against Bragg, and she fouls her. And that will be the second foul on Hannah Bragg.
She'll have to come out there as she brought her arms down again. It's her first head of steam that they've gotten to be able to move the ball down the floor.
Yep.
Little confidence when you make a 3. You see it go in, and you kind of build up a little momentum shot by shot.
Adler's the best free throw shooter on the team. She makes that one. She shoots 71% for the line. Riley Wilson back in for Hannah Bragg, who have to sit with 2 fouls. It's 17-7.
5 straight from the Cougars.
Adler back for 1 more. And it's on the way, and she got it. 17-8. It was 17-2. We got 42 seconds to go in the quarter.
I think we made 1 shot since they've gone zone. That was McFall's 3.
Here's Slagle getting pressure. Cross-court pass over to Bird. Bird, bounce pass back over to Slagle. Can't shoot the 3. That goes across the key, gives it to McFall. Now to Atkinson. Throws it across over to Bird. Bird dumps it inside there to McFall. Throws it back out to Bird. Bird trying to find an opening. Squeezes her way down. Trying to go up with a shot. We got a foul called against Logan County. That'll put Shelby Bird at the free throw line for 2.
The ball movement was just enough in that little quadrant over there to make their defense over-rotate, and Shelby had just enough of a lane to draw the foul.
Shelby Bird with 6 points here in this quarter. A 3, a 2, a free throw, and another free throw. 18-8, Barren County. 19.8 to go here in the first quarter. As Bird fires it up, misses off the front of the rim.
Get back.
And Bird trying to rip it away from Logan County, but the possession arrow headed to Logan County.
Kind of a risky move there, but she was able to get two hands on it.
Logan County's basketball as it comes into play to Wetton. 15 seconds to play. Wetton brings it across the midcourt stripe. Now he goes off right off the screen. Stolen away by Shelby Bird. Here's Bird driving left side, lays it up and in.
Plenty of time. Direct point off the turnover to end the quarter.
And it's 20-8, and that will end the quarter. Trojanettes 20, Logan County 8 will return in 1 minute here from Diddle Arena. And the girls' 4th region tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet, customer service, and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this.
The first quarter.
Layla Burton giving it back over to Layla Harris, who's checking the ball game now. Here's a pass underneath to Slago, and she puts it up and in. Nice pass from Burton.
Yeah, backdoor play. Same kind of thing we opened the game with, but this time against the zone.
22-8. Just underway here. Down low, Adler muscling her way up and putting it up and in for point number 7.
Can't let her catch it there.
22-10. Slagle down the right side is Atkinson. Atkinson back out now to Slagle. Gives it to Burton. Now Burton working out there against Holloway. Holloway's got her hands all over her there.
Got to pick it up.
And gives it back to Slagle, the right side. Slagle trying to penetrate, can't go. Gives it to Harris. Harris back out top to Atkinson. Swings it left to Burton. Burton fakes, now throws it back out to Slagle, top of the circle.
Their back man.
Slagle shovels it back off to Harris. Harris got it to Burton on the right side. And now Burton trying to make a move with a left-handed dribble. In the corner, Atkinson fires it up for 3, and she hits it.
2 Riley Dental Group threes from Ann Ashley, and that's 5 for 8 tonight for the Trojanettes.
25-10. Barren County with a 15-point lead. Here's Adler with it deep in the right wing.
She wants to shoot it so bad, but knows there's not a path to do it there.
As Adler gets it out to Holloway, swings it left side, and down to the corner. They give it to Hampton. Now Hampton fakes, drives baseline against Slagle. Has to throw it back out in the corner for a 3, and it's good.
Yeah, behind the screen there, that was Wetton.
So Wetton, who has made 24 three-point shots this year, gets point number 6 of this one. It's 25-13. Harris driving it, going underneath, putting it up and in.
It's a tough move from Layla, but a good job protecting the ball, kind of like a running back going through traffic and throwing it over the front of the rim.
27-13, Barren County. Wetton angling off to the right side, now looking left.
Get up there, guard him.
Yep, sends it out to Holloway, swings it left over to Hampton. Now Hampton looking on the dribble, brings it back out against Slagle, wants to drive on her, takes it down, throws it off in the corner to Wetton, back out to Adler. Adler defended by Atkinson. And a floating pass down in there to Holloway, back to Adler, slices her way between 2 defenders and puts it in.
Just a give and go from the sophomore, getting another bucket.
27-15, Barren County. 5.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Slagle on the left side, trying to make a move, can't, has to get rid of it over to Burton. Now Burton over the left side now to Atkinson. Atkinson drives into the paint, and a lot of traffic, and a foul going to be called. And it's on, I believe, 15. Is that right?
No. 25.
Oh, 25. Okay, I didn't see the That's her second. Wetton second. And the first foul of the second quarter. Atkinson is at the line, about a 65% foul shooter. First one is up and good.
Feels like we should be ahead by more than 13.
Yeah.
But they've kind of hung around this quarter, have 3 and a couple of buckets, and Adler is doing everything she can to keep them in there. I think we need to ratchet up the defense just a little bit more, kind of get out in the passing lanes and really make that return pass to her a little harder.
28-15. Atkinson back to the line and puts it up. It pops out. Rebounded by Burton. Dumps it back to Atkinson. Gives it back out to Burton. Fires it over to Harris. Harris on the right side. Back out front to Burton. Gives it to Shelby Bird. 28-15 the score. Trojanettes. 3 minutes gone. Underneath it goes to Slagle. Back in the corner for a three. No good for Burton.
Just couldn't get it there.
Logan County back the other way. Adler trying to get around Bird. Takes it right down the lane. Puts it up. Missed the layup. Rebound Atkinson.
Just enough of a defense there to make her adjust her shot at the rim.
Bird breaks the middle. Free throw line jump shot. No good. And rebound in Logan County. 4:36 to play here in the first half. As they get it out front now to Hampton. Hampton spins, gives it to Holloway. Holloway circles around right side of the lane. And in the corner, I thought they had dropped it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Stepped out of bounds. Thought she almost dropped it out of bounds. Barren County's ball with 4:20 to go in a half. It's a 13-point lead at 28-15.
It's a 12-point lead at the end of the quarter, so we haven't done much to extend that as they've scored 7 here less than halfway through the quarter and just had 8 the whole first one.
And it's been all Adler Wetton that has scored all the points for Logan County here in the first half. Adler has a total of 9, and Wetton has 6. Mahala Burton is Addison McFall is back in the court now for the Trojanettes. Hands it off to Burton, to Bird, out to Slagle, fakes, drives, throws it up against the glass. It's no good, and the rebound comes off to Holloway.
She shot away from the contact instead of going to it.
Holloway driving strong, going up, has a shot blocked. Underneath, Burton's got it for the Trojanettes. Outlet pass to Bird. Got a 2-on-3 break. Bird driving to the bucket, got it, and a foul.
Same thing she did a while ago. She kind of took it herself on the left side and muscled it up through contact for her second and one opportunity as we've doubled up Logan now.
The foul on Hampton. It's number 1 on her. Second foul on Logan County here in the quarter. And Shelby Bird at the line, 11 points here in the first half. Trojanettes with 5 threes here in this first half of play, 4 in the first quarter. 30-15, Barren County. Here's Bird's free throw, good. Another Matt London, Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw, and it's 31-15, Trojanettes. As Hampton brings it up for Logan County. Hampton working the left side. And she stepped out of bounds. That was Thompson.
Unforced turnover. We weren't really up on her. Their 7th of the game by my count.
Barren County's with the basketball. It's Atkinson down in the corner to Bird, right-hand side. Out for a three-point attempt. McFall, yes!
How do you leave her open?
3 threes for Addison McFall.
She was kind of in the trailer spot there. As she's the one that took it out of bounds and just filled the top.
And we've got a blocking foul. I didn't see that one.
I think they
called it on Slagle.
Yeah. I think they called it just a second late. It probably was a foul that affected the play, but called it just a second late after we had already taken it away.
So Logan County's basketball underneath to the left. And having trouble. It's Holloway finally gets it inbounds there. Trying to force up the shot. It's blocked. Went right to the referee underneath.
And Ashley got it.
3:21 to go here in the first half. 34-15, Barren County, their largest lead of the ball game. Going up the baseline, underneath, put up and in by Adler.
She kind of faked out Shelby there. Instead of handing it off, she flipped and turned to the rim.
34-17, McFall in the corner. Bird with it on the right-hand side. Bird puts down the dribble, heads into the lane, goes off in the corner, 3 in the air, no good this time, and we're going to have Atkinson for over the back.
Yeah, definitely over the back. Those are the ones you want to get so bad, but you know you shouldn't.
So we have 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
And Ashley's second, wasn't it?
That is, I only had it for one. They got two on the board.
I can't see where the. Okay, no, I thought they announced two, but it was just a team second. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And off the left side, it's coming off Thompson's hand and out of bounds. It was touched by Burton, and then Thompson touched it last.
And that's what I mean by getting out in the passing lanes. I think we really can put some more pressure on them, even to complete just a rotational pass that they're having trouble with. They're going to get Witten back in, even though she's
got two fouls, yeah.
Well, no, they're not. She went to the score table and said, no, never mind.
Decided not to. 2:48 to go, second quarter, 34-17, Barren County. Burton into the front court. Sends it off the right side of Slagle. Now Slagle holding the ball above her head. Now wants to drive with it against her defender. Goes to the basket. Shot it too high over the rim.
Got her own.
Underneath, she got her own rebound, and Bird sticks it back in.
I don't know how she got her own.
I don't know.
She was by far the shortest player in about 3 Lady Cougars, but it fell right to her, and she flipped it to Shelby for an offensive rebound and an assist.
36-17. Barren County, left side, picked up by McFall, then knocked away and stolen back by Holloway.
Another time in the passing lane, so just get out there and make it hard for them.
Comes out to Adler, coming down to 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Adler out of the right side, getting a screen, trying to get around Bird, drives, throws it up, it is no good. Crashing the board, Adler trying to go back up strong, a foul on Slagle.
We've given up too many offensive boards. That's their 5th one of the game.
Second foul on Slagle.
So it's
3 on Barren.
I'm sorry, that's 2 on Bragg and 2 on Slagle, right?
Yeah.
Little foul trouble for the Trojanettes.
Adler at the line. She made a pair back in the first quarter and drops that one in for the 12th point of the game. She has 12 of Logan County's 18. Layla Burton checking out of the game for the Trojanettes. Got Ronnie Wilson, Shelby Bird, Addison McFall, Layla Harris, and Ashley Atkinson. Free throw is missed. Bird with a rebound, clears it out for Barren. Here comes Harris into the front court. Gets rid of it back to Bird. Bird right side. It's Atkinson. Double team. Back over to Harris. Harris will leave it out with Shelby Bird. Back to McFall in the corner to Wilson. Wilson has the ball. I thought she touched it with her leg.
Not kicked. Piper didn't have much of an argument there.
A different angle on that one.
Yeah, 3rd turnover of the night for the Trojanettes, and an unforced one.
36-18. Largest has been 19 at 36-17. A minute and a half to go here before halftime. Goes right side to Thompson. Thompson lost it and trying to dig it out of there was Harris, but couldn't do so. It comes back out to Buchanan, who's back in the court now. And here's a 3 ball by Adler, way off the mark.
That's what she's been trying to line up all night.
And McFall gets it up court to Atkinson. Across it goes to Bird. Bird throws it behind her. Harris with a 3. It's in there!
Rattles home. She's 3 of 3 in the last 2 games.
39-18. Another Riley Dental Group 3 for the Trojanettes.
3 this quarter after we had 4 the first.
And the ball slapped away as Wilson was making a dive for it. It's going to be off Logan County, right in the Barren County bench.
4 turnovers this quarter, 9 now for the game, as that defense is starting to get to Logan County a little bit.
As the ball comes into Burton. 53 seconds to go before halftime. 21-point lead for Barren County. Here's Harris back out front. Bird trying to work her way through traffic. Back to Harris for another 3. It's no good this time. Shot that one from the black line. And here comes Logan County. The attack is Adler.
Turnover
knocked away by Bird. Went right into Bird, and she lost the handle. Here the Trojanettes with 28 seconds to play. Bird trying to penetrate down the lane. Throws up the shot. It's no good, but a foul. Hit the front of the rim.
And honestly, she's getting calls tonight that she hadn't gotten in a long time. But just kind of spun, made a move to the 15-foot mark, and got knocked on the arm and goes to the line for 2 more.
The foul was on Holloway, I think. 2 shots for Shelby Bird. First one missed off the front of the rim. She's now 3 of 5 at the stripe. 23 seconds to play. Bird for the second toss. It's on the way. Got it. 40-18. Barren County. 22 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
See if we can get one more stop before the break.
Adler into the front court. Adler working to the right side. Bird trying to stay with her. Spins back left. Gives it off now to Wetton. Down to 9 seconds. Wetton wanted to drive against Burton, and a foul.
I thought Burton had pretty good defense there. She was kind of straight up moving laterally with her, but she'll get the foul and go to the line with Wetton.
Wetton, 1 of 2 at the stripe, 6 points in the game. Her and Adler have done all the scoring for Logan County here in the first half.
And you don't mean just by a little bit. They've literally done all the scoring.
Yep. And Logan County brings back in Hampton to replace Buchanan.
We got to know the clock. 6.7 left. Plenty of time to get 6 dribbles and a shot, or better yet, throwing it up the court with a pass.
Wetton's second shot is good. Coming in for Logan County is Reese Bush.
They get Wetton out with those 2 fouls. Smart move.
40-19. 6.7 to play in the first half. Here's Burton coming. Into the front, over to McFall. Long 3 is off the right side of the rim, and that will do it for the first half. So here at halftime, it is Barren County 40, Logan County 19, and we'll go to Joe Myers, who will talk with Coach Piper Lindsay.
Thank you, Jay. Piper, you guys had 7 threes in this first half. Got to be pleased with the way you're shooting the basketball.
Yeah. Well, I think we're sharing the ball really, really well. We're shooting with confidence, and we know we can shoot it. We're just going to keep on doing that and can make sure we do good defense. Not doing a very good job on 14, but definitely a good job shooting the ball.
You have forced 9 turnovers on defense, though, so you've been active on that end.
Yeah, we have. That's something that we thrive on. We're got to continue to do so.
Thank you, Piper.
All right, thank you.
Jay.
All right, thanks, Joe. Our coaches' interviews are brought to you by Gray Rock Construction, and we're going to come back with our halftime report brought to you by SCRTC in 2 minutes. This is the 4th Region Tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Maximize your internet experience with the SCRTC Wi-Fi app. Your home network at your fingertips. Personalized settings to enhance your Wi-Fi performance. Parental control features that provide peace of mind. Set screen time limits and more. Protect your network from malware, intrusions, and virus threats. Fiber fast internet. Customer service and managed Wi-Fi solutions from SCRTC.
When trying to find
a Trojanettes 40, Logan County 19. Our halftime report brought to you by SCRTC here at the regional tournament. As we take a look at halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's. Logan County in the first half, 6 of 16 for the field. They were 2 of 5 on threes, 5 of 8 for the free throw line. They had 15 rebounds, 5 of the offensive end, and they turned the ball over 11 times in the first half. Brentley Adler has 12 points and 6 rebounds to lead Logan County in scoring. The other scorer is Reese Wetton with 7 points in the ball game, the total of 19. Barren County in the first half, 14 of 26 from the field, 53.8%, 7 of 14 on threes for 50%, 5 of 8 from the charity line, 10 rebounds, so 5 fewer than Logan County in the first half. Turned the ball over just 3 times in that first half of play. Shelby Bird, 15 points in the first half to lead the Trojanettes in scoring. 2 points from Mahala Burton. Addie Slagle scored 2, and Ashley Atkinson has 7, a couple of threes and a free throw. 3 threes for Addison McFall for 9 points. Layla Harris had a 3 and a 2 for 5 points in the first half. And points off turnovers. Barren County with 20. Logan County 0. Points of paint, 14-8 Trojanettes. Second chance points, Logan County with 8, Barren County with 5. And bench points, Barren County with 14 and Logan County with 0. Trojanettes led 20-8 at the end of the first quarter, and they score another 20 in the second quarter to Logan County's 11 to take their largest lead of the game here at 40-19.
Pretty good half for the Trojanettes. A lot of that you went over there is obviously the reason why when you can have 20 points, half of your points off the other team's turnovers, I'd say that's a pretty good number. Not only are you putting points on the board, but you're taking away opportunities from them. You get 10 more shots up than they do. You're just under pace for where we want to be, 60 shots a game, but when you're making half of your field goals from behind the arc, that's also tough to defend. Adler is a bright spot for them. As Piper said, she's 4 of 7 from the field, and we are having a little trouble defending her because we know she's a really good three-point shooter, just under 40% for the year, and just under 50 makes from behind the arc. So we are having a hand up out there, but that's causing us to kind of get screened off in her drive to the bucket. We just need to make sure we help and help well without fouling. She has drawn half of our 6 fouls. She's drawn 3 of those and been able to get to the stripe in 2 of those 3 occasions. So she is really the main offense, and the other kid, when she got 2 fouls, she kind of went out of the picture just a little bit. But 10 assists tonight on 14 made buckets. That's a pretty good ratio. Shelby's got 4 of them. Great half from Shelby, 4 assists. 2 rebounds and 15 points, and didn't turn the ball over. So you'll take that in any half. But also, our bench has been really good tonight, and that's a weapon that not very many people had. We talked about it in the first game. Monroe County really only plays 6 kids, and the contributions off the bench clearly aren't there. We play, 8. We could go 9 deep if we had to, but we play 8. And from your bench, get 14 out of your 40 points. McFall and Harris both coming and contributing both offensively and defensively there. So a really good first half for the Trojanettes, needless to say, and you're 16 minutes away from moving on to face Monroe County, who pulled off what I'll still say was a little bit of an upset in the first game here of the 4th Region Tournament.
Foul situation the first half. Addie Slagle picked up 2. Hannah Bragg had 2 for Barren County. Reese Wetton had 2 for Logan County. We'll take a 1-minute break as we'll let you know that all of our online video highlight reels are brought to you by Lindsey Wilson University throughout the entire tournament week. And our instant replays on Barren County live stream is brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board. We'll be in 1 minute, and Joe Myers will talk with Logan County coach Deidre Adler when return here on the 4th Region Tournament, brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
The
quarter. How do you get back into this ball game?
Well, I mean, they've knocked down 7 threes in the first half, so we obviously got to do a better job defending. I didn't think we rotated well in defense and did a poor job on transition defense, but then also they've scored 20 points off of our turnovers, and I didn't feel like our turnovers were forced. I felt like they were unforced turnovers. A little bit of it, I think, maybe was to be expected with some of my younger ones and some nerves, but we can't have the unforced turnovers. So hoping to eliminate those in the second half, doing a little bit better transition defense.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time. Jake?
Thank you, Joe. The coaches' interviews are brought to you by Gray Rock Construction. Again, at the end of our game tonight, we'll select the player of the game, brought to you by Sky CTC and Gerald Printing. And Southern States also brings you the Barren County player of the game. 40-19 the score, 21-point lead for the Trojanettes as we head into the second half. And our third quarter is brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home.
I guess early play of the game, if we had to talk about one of those, would be McFall shooting there in the first half. As soon as they went zone, we found her up here at the top of the key. They left her wide open. I don't know how you do not match up on a shooter in a zone, but they left her wide open at the top of the key. She knocked it down, and just immediately after that, they pretty much went out of zone and have had to play us man ever since. So, little turning points in the game like that make a huge difference. And, I disagree with Coach Adler a little bit. I do think you don't score 20 points off the turnovers and them not be unforced. So I disagree a little bit there. And I thought her defense, although on her daughter wasn't great, but I thought it was pretty good all the way around. And so let's see if we can maybe force some more turnovers here in the second half and continue to add to that total to win this one going away. Well on our way. The largest lead was 22 before they made that
18. Yeah,
before they made that free throw there to end the quarter, in the half.
Yep. Winner of this game, if it's Barren County, will play Monroe County coming up on Friday night.
We'll have to dig deep and do some research. I'd say it's been a little while since we played them. Obviously, they haven't been here.
And we were in the same district with them for how many years there? 20?
Since the mid-2000s, yeah, to the late early 20s, I guess, 2020s.
Yes, we'll do our prep work on that one on Thursday.
But I'd rather feel safer than doing prep work ahead of time. We'll wait 16 more minutes and make sure that we can close this one out here. So be very fundamental and keep doing what we've done. Nothing different. Just play Trojanet basketball 16 more minutes, and let's see how it happens.
Absolutely. Here's Adler with the basketball. A little shake and bake on that one. Had the shot blocked down underneath, taken by Atkinson. And then Adler saved it going out of bounds right to Holloway. She puts it up. It's no good.
That won't be on Slagle to get her third. I think it'll be a reach-in, but an unforced turnover, or really a forced turnover, does get Slagle's third foul, and I think it was probably on her. I have to watch the replay here. What happened? They just took it away on the unforced pass or unnecessary pass between Ann Ashley and Slagle there.
Holloway is only the third Lady Cougar to score in this basketball game as she makes her first free throw, makes it 40-20. And Slagle did pick up her third. Addison McFall is back in the ball game here. Second shot also good for Holloway. She only shoots 52.5% from the foul line. It's 40-21. So Logan County has scored 3 straight since the end of the second quarter, or toward the end of the second quarter. Here's Atkinson out to Bird. Right side it goes to Burton. Now Burton on the dribble. Out top of the key, it is McFall driving, throws it off to Atkinson. She dropped it, has to do something with it, dumps it back to McFall, going up the baseline, turns, bounces back to Atkinson. Out to Burton for the three. It's no good. Wilson the rebound, back out to Burton on the left wing. Throws it across to the right side. It's Atkinson driving, going to the bucket, puts it up and in off the glass. Atkinson with 9, so give her a Ralphie's Fun Center bank shot right off the glass. And it's 42-21. Little over a minute gone here in the third quarter. As they work it around on the left side, it's Hampton putting it up and in. That's their first two.
Defense on the drives, I don't know where that's coming from tonight, but they've gotten some that they shouldn't have.
Wilson dumps it in there to Atkinson, right of the lane, back out to McFall, can't shoot the three. Hands it off to Atkinson. Atkinson brings it around over to Burton. Fakes one way, goes the other. Back to McFall. 3 in the air. Good!
Timeout. Coach Lindsay is going to fuss a little bit about the defense. She's not going to fuss about 8 threes, but she's going to fuss about just another baseline drive that we gave up to Logan County.
4 Riley Dental Group 3s for Addison McFall in this basketball game. That gives her a total of 51 on the year.
We tried to trap on the top side, and we let them out on the bottom side, and then our help went high instead of going low. When we do that, we've got to make sure we guard the paint instead of trying to help out. So I think she's just kind of shoring up things. It's hard to really throw a lot of wrinkles in your defense when you don't and you aren't in the right position to when they get out of a trap or they get out of sync. You've got to, and that was the last thing I wrote, you really got to communicate with each other. You got to help, you got to rotate. If we're going to press or we're going to trap, that's something that we have to work on, and we weren't really great against Allen County either.
That timeout was brought to you by The People's Bank. 6:29 to go here in the third quarter. Barren County 45, Logan County 23. Wetton goes right side over to Adler. Got into a trap, may have dropped it out of bounds.
Yeah.
And they didn't see it. They'll swing it around the perimeter to the left side. It's Adler. Adler coming off inside, shot from 12, rolls good.
You got to hedge harder, hedge higher, hedge harder. As Shelby couldn't quite get through the screen.
45-25, McFall gives it out to Burton. Burton on the dribble here. Goes left side to Atkinson. Atkinson gets the screen from Bird. Goes across the key, gives it to Wilson. Baseline is Burton, brings it back out, gives it to Bird. And now Bird trying to make a move. They got their hands all over. Fakes going up to baseline is Burton. Sends it back out to Atkinson for the three. Bingo!
Good baseline drive kick inside out. Those are the best threes, aren't they?
Another splash by Ann Ashley Atkinson, her third Riley Dental Group 3 of the night. We got a full timeout here. Trojanettes up 48-25 over Logan County. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is the 4th Region Tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Arena girls' second game of the 4th Region Tournament. Barren County 48, Logan County 25. Largest lead of the ball game for Barren County. 2 threes here in the third quarter. One from Atkinson, another one from McFall. McFall has 4 threes. Trojanettes with 9 altogether here in this basketball game. Is it quiet in here, or is it just me?
It is. We do have a good student section and a great crowd, but it's a 23-point game. We've kind of settled in a little bit and just expect us to win it going away.
Wetton will put the ball in play for Logan County.
See what kind of defensive adjustments we can continue to make. I know Piper talked about that again, even though Logan was the one who called that stoppage.
Yep. Looking at a trap there. They bounce it off now. There's a pass down inside. It's to Wetton, and she puts it in.
We were too high.
Top of the defense.
Yeah, we were too high that time, just like we were previously when they were able to get a bucket.
Yeah, here's a pass, knocked down and stolen. Turnover by Barren. Logan County's Wetton with the ball. Out in the middle. 21-point lead here for Barren. It was 23.
Sorry, they went 2-2-1. Watching the replay there, and we just turned it over on the backside.
Wetton reversing it back out as Atkinson slides over to pick her up. They give it in there to Holloway. She forces up the shot, no good. And an offensive rebound put back up, no good for Adler. Another offensive rebound put up, no good. Another rebound put up and in, this time by Buchanan.
3 looks at it.
48-29. Burton here on the near side. McFall down the left side, tipped away out of bounds.
She can dribble. She can dribble and see that happening there in front of her. It's we have to find different gears, and when we don't, we're just kind of methodically like robots, throwing it where we're practiced without defense sometimes.
Logan County has scored two straight buckets here to trim the lead to 19. McFall in the right corner, out to Burton. Now Burton will send it off to Atkinson. Down in the corner to Wilson. Wilson back out now to Atkinson. Atkinson Goes right side with him. Bounce pass over to McFall. McFall drives, has a shot blocked.
It was by 21, I think, Hampton.
And here comes Adler with it for Logan County. Adler stops, shoots, 17-footer. No, off the front of the rim. Rebound to Atkinson for the Trojanettes. One-hand pass up to McFall. Throws it back to Atkinson. Atkinson fires it over the left side. Now to Burton. Burton trying to fire her way in through there, and it's no good on the shot.
Where's our rebounders? Everybody just standing and watching.
Thinking she was going to make the shot, I guess.
Yep.
48-29, Adler with the top of the key.
Witten just fell down in the middle of the floor. They had to wait till she picked up.
Here goes Adler, driving against Bird. Oh, she carried the ball. It's a shot going up, and it's no good. Rebound to Wilson. Gets her the basketball to McFall. McFall needs some help here in the backcourt, and a foul on Holloway. Her first team's, that's her second, team's first of the third quarter.
We talk about how many shot attempts we get up. We want 60 at least a night. We only have 6 this quarter. Over half gone. Logan County has 9. So that's just not an acceptable number for where we are. And I know some of those were off that offensive rebound, but they're trying to speed us up here in this 2-2-1 again.
Here's Atkinson, gets in the middle to Bird. Bird pulls up, dumps it down into Hannah Bragg. Almost lost it out of bounds. Back out to Harris.
Oh, shoot it.
Gives to Burton. Throws it in the middle and out back out to Bird. Bird goes back left side over to Harris. Harris around the top of the key. Over to Atkinson. Atkinson trying to go baseline. She's cut off. Back to Burton. Fires it over to Harris. Harris splits her way through. Whistle. And a reach-in foul.
She got grabbed as she was trying to head through the lane, and if not, it might have been a turnover.
That's 3 on Witten. 2 on Logan County here in this quarter.
Burton had a wide-open 3 that she's taken, I bet, 100 times this year. Because she's missed a couple tonight, she passed it up.
Layla Harris, freshman at 5'5", averaging about 3 points a game. Knocked down a 3 and a 2 this afternoon, and now knocks down a free throw. She was only 10 of 20 from the free throw line coming into the game today.
And honestly, I don't think she was shooting it because she was passing the ball towards the bench over there. She wasn't throwing it to the rim, so gets a benefactor there, and our 6th point of the afternoon.
Second shot of the way, hits the front of the rim, and we're going to get Bragg over the back.
It's the right call. Hannah was bodied up to her. Even though you've got a height advantage, you still got to have separation before you can reach up and get it. It's her 3rd foul.
49-29.
That's a bad call, Ref.
Yep, I think from our angle it looked bad, but from their angle I don't guess so. Witten with it. She's playing with 3 fouls. Drives around a screen, pulls up with a 6-footer. It's no good. Bragg with a rebound, bounces it off to Slagle. Slagle has 3 for Barren. Here's Atkinson to the right side. Gets it out to Burton. Burton sends it off the left side. Slagle hands it off out to Atkinson. Atkinson fires it off to Bragg on the left wing. Now Bragg will give it back out to Harris. Cutting across is Slagle. Dumps it in the corner. Here's Burton, a 3. Right down!
I really needed her to hit that. I know we've got 10 threes tonight, but she, of all people, needs to see one go in.
Yep. And that's number 52 on the season for Mahala Burton, the sophomore. 52-29. Shot goes up short for Adler.
Great defense.
And here is Burton with the ball. Diagonal pass right side. Slagle driving to the basket. Puts it up. It's no good. Crashing aboard is Bragg, and she puts it in.
She reached up and grabbed one like that in the Allen County game for a putback, and we need her to do that a lot more often.
Timeout, Logan County. This will be a 30 with 1:52 to go in the third quarter. It's Barren County 54, Logan County 29. Largest lead of the day for the Trojanettes.
And that time she didn't go over the back. She just grabbed it. She jumped. Last time she stayed on her feet and kind of grabbed over top of them. This time she reached up in the air, kept it up, and got a putback. That's her first bucket of the evening, isn't it?
Yep.
All right.
Monroe County winning the earlier game today, 45-40 over Bowling Green.
They were impressive down the stretch, specifically Turner and Thompson.
And tomorrow night, 6:30, Franklin Simpson against Greenwood. Cumberland County, Allen County, Scottsville. We've got both those games here on WCLU 104.7 FM, starting with fans in the stands at 6.
So you have one 10 to 12 point game tomorrow and one that could go either way.
I would say you're right. Yeah, that Cumberland County, Allen County, Scottsville game could be a dandy. Minute 44 to go here. Third quarter, Diddle Arena, girls 4th region tournament. And having trouble with it, Wetton bounces it off the right side over to Thompson, who just checked back in. They give it to Adler in the corner. Adler working against Atkinson. Back out now to Thompson. Now to Holloway. Left side. They give it to Hampton. Hampton's working against Slagle. Slagle's got 3 fouls on her. Down to minute 20 to go in the third. Adler trying to work on Atkinson. Gets rid of it back out to Thompson. Thompson works it back to the right side to Wetton. Trying to dump it down underneath. It's Adler. No, and bobbled in there, but Bragg got rid of the ball. Here's a baseball pass up to Harris from Atkinson. Driving to the basket. She's going to be fouled.
Good defense on that end. We'll have to watch the replay. Couldn't see through everybody, but
3 on Holloway.
I think Hannah actually blocked it on the replay there. She did a good job that time staying straight up after she had picked up a couple of fouls, bringing her arms down.
Our instant replays are brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board as Harris sinks a Matt London Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw for point number 7. 55-29, Barren County. Layla Harris, 5'5" freshman for the second free throw attempt. It's on the way. Got them both. 56-29, Trojanettes. It's Wetton with the basketball for Logan County. Works against McFall to the left side. Bounces it off to Thompson. Now Thompson wanted to drive against Bragg. Goes under, puts it up too strong. Bird with a rebound. Had it smacked in her hands, but grabbed it back. Left side, it goes to Slagle. Slagle in the corner. 3 by Harris is good.
2.
Give her a long 2. I didn't see. I couldn't tell down in that corner.
Had a toenail on it, I think, from the way the referee looked at it.
58-29. We got a tripping foul here. I don't know what happened there, but going to call it on Shelby Bird, and that's her first.
Oh.
Team second.
Where our camera is, it was behind the play there, and so if Layla had a foot on it, it was barely on that. And I guess they said, I'm not sure how we tripped, but we did.
Trojanettes 58, Logan County 29. Here's Wetton, and threw it away over the top of who was down there? I couldn't see. Was it?
I think it was
anybody there, but. Barren County's ball. Logan County with pressure. McFall gets it into Bragg. Over it goes to Harris. Ahead up to Bird. Now Bird's going to race to the basket. Puts it up off the glass too strong. Tried to draw the foul there. Didn't get it. Adler the other way. Trying to get around McFall. Takes it down. Ball swatted away by Bird in the hands of Slagle. Here's Bird ahead up to McFall. And now McFall trying to get her defender off of her. Gives it to Bird. 3-point attempt is short. Underneath. Going to be out of bounds. Short arm that one.
Yeah, I think she
1.1. It was 1.1 left.
She heard footsteps, and that was Adler behind her.
So the ball will come in to play to Buchanan. That will do it for the third quarter. Barren County 58, Logan County 29. We'll come back with our fourth and final quarter of Game 2 of the Girls 4th Region Tournament in 1 minute. Brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy and Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
In that third period, and now lead it by 29, 58-29. over the Lady Cougars, and it will be Barren County's basketball to start the fourth. This fourth quarter is brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here courtside at Diddle Arena for this fourth region girls basketball tournament. As Burton gets it in play to McFall, back to Burton. Burton works to the right side, now hands it off to Bird. Bird goes back to McFall, out top left side, back on the right side it goes to Atkinson. They go in the corner now to Burton. Burton dribbles it out, throws it out to McFall. She's open, three-point attempt is no good this time. Crashing aboard is Shelby Bird, trying to go back up strong, and she's fouled. Number 1 on Avery Thompson. First foul of the fourth quarter against Logan County. And Shelby Bird, who's not scored in the second half, scored 15 in the first half. And 4 of 6 from the free throw line, misses the first one.
Shelby only had 2 shot attempts there in the third period.
So she's back in the line for one more. It's on the way, and that one's off the front of the rim, but Burton grabs the rebound, then is stolen away. Lady Cougars have it, and here's Holloway, going to be a blocking foul on Shelby Bird. That is her second. First foul of the fourth quarter against the Trojanettes, as Holloway will inbound the ball for Logan County as it comes out to Wetton. Is that close to over and back? I don't know. Her feet was in the front court, I thought. But anyway, she dribbles off to the left side, gives it in the corner to Thompson. Thompson with a bounce pass down in there to Adler. Turns and loses the handle, but got it back, though. She got into a double team. Had nowhere to go. And here steps back and shoots a three ball, and it's off the mark. Ball slaps into the hands as Thompson goes to the floor. McFall tried to go for it. Timeout by Logan County.
See, they're next to last. Be a 30.
So 30-second. No, they've changed it to a 4.
That's all they got.
Okay, so we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll come back here to Diddle Arena. It's 58-29 Trojanettes on 104.7 WCLU Sports. .709 remaining in the second game of the girls' fourth region basketball tournament here from Diddle Arena, with the Trojanettes up 58-29 over Logan County. Again, we're back here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock for fans in the stands. First game's at 6:30. Franklin Simpson and getting Greenwood in that first game, then Cumberland County and Allen County, Scottsville. Logan County with the ball. They give it to Adler in the corner. Defended by Shelby Bird. Back out it comes to Wetton. Now Wetton, guarded by Mahala Burton. Sends it back to the right side. And trying to penetrate down the lane, forcing up the shot. It's blocked as Bragg was in there to block it with her body. And here's Burton, giving it on the left side to McFall. Here's Shelby Bird, breaking in the middle, out to Atkinson, gives to Burton. Over it goes to McFall. She drives the bucket, throws it up and in.
Got to respect the three-point shooting, so Adler came out to challenge, and she went right by for a layup.
How about 14 points for Addison McFall in this game? 4 threes and a 2, averages 6.5. And it's 60-29, Barren County. They extend the lead here. 6:25 to go in the basketball game. As they work it around the right side, and a pass is deflected off the hand of Logan County, out of bounds to the Trojanettes.
Logan County did a better job in the third period with their turnovers. They only had 2 by my count, and didn't really help, though. We still extended the lead.
Here's McFall with it in the backcourt. Over across it goes to Atkinson. Fires a long diagonal pass right side to Bird. Bird breaks in the middle. Jump pass in the corner. Burton with a 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Thompson for Logan County. Into the front court with it is Wetton. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Barren County 60, Logan County 29. Comes out to Adler. Adler working around the left. That's a moving screen right there. Here's a long 3 that bounces in for Adler.
Tough shot over Hannah.
And she's got 17. It's 60-32. In the middle goes to Bird. She got slapped, no call. They sling the pass down to McFall. McFall back out to Atkinson. Ahead up top. It's Bird for three. No good. In and out. Rebound comes off to Adler for Logan County. Adler trying to make a move down the right side of the lane. Is going to be fouled out on the floor.
I think they'll get Shelby for it.
That's going to be her third personal foul. Number 2 on the Trojanettes here in the fourth quarter.
You're at 28. We need to really be a little bit more methodical in our possessions, take a little bit more time off the clock, and you don't have to have threes.
Yeah, Bird and Bragg go out, and we got Harris and Slagle back in. So a 5-guard offense there with Atkinson on the floor. 5:22 to go. Adler with the ball, defended by Atkinson. They come over to set a screen for. Now sends it back to the right side to Wetton. Wetton with a bounce pass, broke it up. Going to go off Atkinson and out of bounds.
They don't really have what you would classify as a big. So, like we did in the Glasgow game, a lot of it went 5 guards.
Yep. Ball poked away by Atkinson, out of bounds. 5:11 to go. 28-point lead for Barren County. As the ball comes in there, and a shot going up with the left hand. It is no good. Crashed aboard as Adler chased it down off the missed shot from Buchanan. And now Adler having some trouble, throws it off Atkinson and out of bounds. Had nowhere to go.
I don't know how she chased it down without going out of bounds.
Yeah. 4:59 left.
Ball bounced on the line on the replay.
And I believe Atkinson's going to be called with a foul. A little push from behind to Adler. And on Atkinson, that's her second. Team's third. Logan County ball underneath as Adler will put the ball in play. Comes into Wetton in the right corner. And it's stolen away by Burton. Burton ahead, up to Harris. Harris goes in for the shot. Put it up and in.
Good move
Let
there.
the defender fly by.
Does that get her in double digits?
It does. Harris. Big game for her tonight, the freshman. Here's a follow-away shot that hits the side of the backboard. Trojanettes have it. Leading by 30. Foul in the backcourt at Logan County. And that's Buchanan. Number 2 on Logan County here in the fourth quarter. 4:38 to go. This ball comes out to Burton. Burton working the right side. Slagle has a look at the three. Cut off by Adler. Back out to McFall. McFall back to Slagle. Long three. How about that one? Won't go. Look good, but just a little bit too far out.
Yeah, we're 0 of 4 this quarter. Just kind of throwing it up there is what that one was.
Here's Adler into the front court for Logan County. They come to set a double screen. Here's a lob into Buchanan. She puts it up, no good. And we can't grab the basketball there. And here comes Adler with it with a spin move in the lane, trying to go up strong, and she's fouled by Atkinson. Her third, team's fourth. And that puts Adler at the line where she's 3 of 4 this evening. 17 points for Adler. 17 of the 32 for Logan County. Free throw is good. Going to get Alexis Cannon and Carly Hagan to the ball game for Barren County. Burton and McFall will check out with 4:01 to play, leading by 29. Adler back at the line. Second shot is up, and it's good. 62-34. Just under 4 minutes to play. Atkinson with the basketball, bounces out to Slagle. She's in a trap trying to get out of it. Dribbles, now lobs it back over. Knocked away by Adler and stolen. Adler taking it underneath. There's a shot put up and in by Thompson.
They'll get their last timeout.
And a full timeout by Logan County with 3:43 to play. It's Barren County 62, Logan County 36. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is the 4th Region Tournament brought to you by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Mow, dig, haul, Trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in
Game, we will select the player of the game. Brought to you by Southern States and Sky CTC with the award given by Gerald Printing. That may be a tough one to select here today because we've had several Trojanettes that's had big ball games.
Shelby had a big first half, 15 points, 4 assists, no turnovers in the first half, and Ashley's had a big game, 12.
Got 4 players in double figures.
Yeah. McFall
at 12, McFall with 14.
She shot it well all game.
Harris with 12.
Big,
yeah, I mean, it's 3:40 to go. It's Slagle with a basketball. Drives away from a trap and then throws it into the Barren County bench. I think it was intended for Cannon.
Yeah, Cannon moved up the line there. We got to be better to close out the game.
Yeah. Largest lead was what?
31 through.
Okay. It's 26 right now, and Holloway has it. Right side over to Adler. Adler wanting to drive, goes underneath, reverses it up and in. It's 62-38. 3:14 still to go. Slagle into the front court with it, being chased out there. Lobs it in the middle. Atkinson off in there to Cannon. Needs some help here. Cannon throws it back out deep to Slagle. Now gives to Harris. Harris on the dribble, goes left side with it to Hagan. Hagan goes in the corner now to Cannon. Cannon got pressure there and slapped away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojanettes. And now Logan County is going to bring in a couple of new players. Macy Clenard, a freshman. And let's see who else. That number 20?
Yeah.
Marley Beso. I don't know how you pronounce her name. She's a 7th grader. How would you pronounce that, Joe? Boisseau. You're French, aren't you? You know French.
Bossier, maybe?
Bossier, okay. Underneath, a wide open shot put up and in by Cannon. I'll take that. Bossier, okay. Well, that's good enough. 64-38, 2.5 minutes to play. Harris putting the pressure on. It's knocked away and stolen by Addie Slagle. She's going to go in for a right-handed layup, looking around and puts it up and in. Slagle with her second field goal of the afternoon. And it's 66-38. 2:18 to play. Wetton against Harris. And foul on Harris. And that's going to be 5 on the Trojanettes.
Yep.
And so it should be 2 shots coming to Logan County. Could put Wetton at the free throw line. Yeah, there are no seniors on this Logan County team. Everybody will be back next year for the Lady-Cougars. Free throw is up and good. And some of the other teams in the 13th district will lose quite a bit after this season.
Played a better second half as far as taking care of the basketball, but they weren't really able to cut into a lead by any means.
Yeah. Reagan Griffiths is checked in the lineup now for the Trojanettes. Second free throw good for Wetton. And I thought they were going to bring in some new players who just kind of squatted down there at the front of the bench and
not sure what they're
waiting
doing.
to check in or not. Hannah Wilson's checked in for the Trojanettes. Working through traffic there. Now it's knocked away, stolen by Adler. Adler's going to take it in for the layup, and it is good. 66-42, a minute 55 to play. In the backcourt with it is Cannon. And here's a pass down to Griffiths, and she puts it in. So Griffiths gets in the scorebook at 68-42. Minute 37 to go. Zadler works over Hagan, missing the shot. Rebound Harris. Harris up court with it, right side. Off to Cannon in the corner. Back out it comes to Harris. Harris now dumps it back off to Hannah Wilson. Left side it comes to Hagan. Hagan fakes, drives to the basket, puts it up, got it, and a foul.
Good job. They finally pulled the press off after we put all of our subs in, and we were able to end the half court, just ball fake and go right by. Our twos have been pretty good. I don't have us missing one. I've got a 6 of 6 from 2 this quarter, not so much from 3, but back to a nice, comfortable margin as we get a couple more subs in.
Ava Mullins, 5'11 sophomore. Miley Commons, a 5'3 freshman, is checked into the Trojanet lineup. And Carly Hagan's at the line with a chance to make an old-fashioned 3. Trojanet 70, Logan County 42. Hagan puts it up, and it is good for a Mad London Kentucky Farm Bureau free throw. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, 71-42 Trojanettes. And Reagan Wilson is checked in for Barren County, a 5'11 sophomore. Minute 12 to go.
Also in for Barren County, 23
As Logan County has the basketball. Goes inside, shot missed. Rebound off to Hannah Wilson. Gets it up court now. Cannon in the corner to Commons. Commons back out now to Cannon. 50 seconds to play. Hannah Wilson had it smacked loose, but chased down by Reagan Wilson. Out to Commons. Right side is Cannon driving the baseline. Cut off. Back out to Commons. Commons now gives it to Mullins. Left side, Hannah Wilson. Hannah Wilson with pressure out front. 34 seconds to play. Leaves it with Reagan Wilson. Now it comes to Commons. Fakes the 3. Drives it right down the lane. Goes in for the shot. Put it up. No good. And it's tapped around out of bounds. Going to give it to Logan County.
Just came off the front of the rim there.
23.7 to play. 71-42. Logan County with the basketball. We're down to 17 seconds to play. So they try to work their way. Throws up the shot and hit it. Bassal is what Scott Thompson calls her. 71-44.
I like Joe's better, though.
Yeah, that sounded more French, didn't it? Hannah Wilson covered up. Time runs out. Trojanettes win it. 71-44 over to Logan County. Logan County season comes to a close at 17-16, and the Trojanettes get their 30th win of the season. Only the second time Coach Piper Lindsay has had 30 or more wins in her career at Barren County. Of course, the largest one was a 32-5 record when they went to the state tournament back in 2019. 30-2 record for the Trojanettes. They head into the semifinals on Friday night to face the Monroe County Lady Falcons at 6:30. And we're going to have Joe Myers talking with our player of the game, brought to you by Southern States, also Sky CTC, and the award by Gerald Printing, as he will bring over the Trojanet player of the game. And it is going to go to senior Addison McFall. And Coach Piper Lindsay's here waiting to do coach's comments. But first, let's get Joe Myers. Joe Myers with Addison McFall, player of the game.
All right, Jay, thank you very much. Addison, man, 4 threes for you in this ball game. This shooting background didn't seem to bother you guys at all. Y'all shot it really well.
Yeah, it was a lot better than usual, I feel like. I was worried before we got here because I don't feel like I usually shoot very good here, so I'm glad it was better today.
Does it feel good to get this first game of the tournament out of the way now?
Yes, definitely. I'm really glad we had a good win. Obviously, we still need to work on some things, but it definitely feels good.
You guys played great. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Jake?
All right. Player of the game is Addison McFall, the senior. 4 threes. Had a 2, 14 points. And Piper Lindsay, her 30th win of the year, getting it here at Diddle Arena.
It's
Congratulations.
pretty special. Well, thank you. Yeah, I thought, like she said, I thought we shot the ball really, really well. We passed the ball really well. I wasn't worried about her shooting the ball. She's been doing it great for the last, all season, essentially. And, just a side note about her, she almost didn't come out to play this year, and I'm just so thankful that she did. She's been a huge asset to us and just a huge help.
10 threes for you this afternoon.
We'll take that.
Yeah,
we'll take that here.
Take
That's for sure. So.
Well, Shelby Bird had a really good first half for you. 15 points. They kind of defended her quite well there in the second half. Couldn't get really open for any shots. But then you had all these other plays. What about Layla Harris?
Layla, yeah, came
in. What a
in.
game Layla Harris had this afternoon.
She came in,
points.
had a nice, I didn't realize it was 12. Yeah,
Yes.
she attacked the rim, I thought, and then she got open for a couple threes as well. Definitely proud of her. I think, sometimes, we have to work on her defensively and kind of remind her of things. But if she can get get that down, she's going to be a really, really solid player.
Well, now you're off until Friday night. You've got some time to work. If you need to work on a few things, you got Monroe County Lady Falcons coming up in that semifinal game, a team that you beat in Tompkinsville back during the season. They're a tough team. They're physical. What do you do to get ready for them on Friday night?
Well, we kind of just talked about it. It's still the little things, and you've got to value each possession. Obviously we were up 21 points again, almost just like the Thursday night game.
Yep.
And you got to value each possession. You got to take care of the ball. You don't want to take quick shots. It's almost like, how did you get that 21-point lead? Well, do the same things to extend that lead. Don't go and revert back to other things. But like you said, Monroe County's a tough team. I feel like we match up fairly well with them. Like you said, they do have some size and they're physical. But regardless, I do like how we match up.
You were out rebounded 31-23. They had 12 offensive boards, and I know that's something you want to work on before Friday.
It is. We did not do a good job of offensive rebounding and blocking out. And it was almost like the same kids getting the same rebound, and that's something that you just have to take pride in, and so that's something that we will address, and we'll have to obviously try to fix that by Friday.
And defensively, you turn over Logan County 17 turnovers today.
That's pretty good. And I think that another thing that we did better was with Adler. I think the first half she kind of went off some. Thought we did a much better job the second half. But, yeah, we did a good job of forcing turnovers and just pressuring them. They didn't want to handle the basketball.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you Friday night here at the semifinals.
All right, Jay. Thank you.
All right, Coach Piper Lindsay, the Trojanettes, they win it 71-44 over Logan County here this afternoon in the second game of the girls' 4th Region basketball tournament. We're going to come back with our post-game coverage here in a moment. Coach's comments brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill, and we'll go over the stats here with our post-game report brought to you by TJ Regional Health, and our post-game stats brought to you by McDonald's. We'll be back in 2 minutes as you're following the 4th Region tournament presented by Don Franklin on 104.7 WCLU Sports.
Let's go.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect.
Brought to you by TJ Regional Health. Trojanettes 71, Logan County 44. So we take a look at post-game stats brought to you by McDonald's. Barren County jumped out to a 20-8 lead at the end of the first quarter. It was 40-19 at halftime, 58-29 after 3. 71-44 is the final score tonight for Logan County. They closes out the year at 17-16. They got 23 from Brindley Adler, 11 from Reese Wetton, and 2 each from Alyssa Hampton, Avery Thompson, Addison Holloway, Ansley Buchanan, and Marley Basso, who had the 2 points there. For Barren County, we're looking at their stats here. Logan County 15 of 41 from the field for 36.6%. They were 3 of 7 on threes, 11 of 14 at the line. They had 31 rebounds 12 of those on the offensive end. They turned the ball over 17 times tonight. And for Barren County, balanced scoring tonight. 4 players in double figures. Shelby Bird, 15, all in the first half. 12 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson. 14 for Addison McFall, who was our player of the game. Layla Harris scored 12. And you look at some of those stats there on Shelby Bird. She had 5 baskets. One of those a three-point shot. She was 4 of 6 or 4 of 8 from the free throw line. 5 from Mahala Burton. Only a 3 and a 2 from her today. 4 points for Addie Slagle. A couple of field goals. Atkinson's 12 points came on 3 threes and a 2, and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Hannah Bragg scored a bucket. Addison McFall, 4 threes and a 2 for 14. Carly Hagan scored 3 on a basket and a free throw. Layla Harris with 12 tonight. She had 4 baskets, 1 of those a 3. She was 3 of 4 from the stripe, and 2 points each from Alexis Cannon and Reagan Griffiths. Barren County 26 of 49 from the field for 53.1%. 10 threes out of 23 attempts from behind the arc. 9 of 15 for the foul line, 23 rebounds, and 8 turnovers in the game. Points off turnovers. Barren County 27. Logan County with 8. Points in the paint, 26-24, Trojanettes. Second chance points. Logan County had 14, Barren County had 9. Fast break points, 11-4 in favor of the Trojanettes, and Barren County had 35 bench points to Logan County's 6.
Another thing to look at is the assist. We assisted on 19 of 26 made buckets, and Mahala led the way there. 7 assists for her alone to go with 5 rebounds and her 5 points. Shelby had 4 of those at the half. She didn't have anything in the second half, but did sit out for an extended period in the third period, and then didn't really play much there in the fourth. So, and Ashley was really good tonight. She could have very easily been player of the game as well. She had 2 assists, 5 rebounds, and 12 points. So you can go up and down the stat line there and look at a lot of good things that we did. We had 27 off their 17 turnovers. You mentioned that. Got it up to 31 at one point. 10 made threes is going to win a lot of games in this tournament if we're able to do that. But we also have to have games where we're not making 10 threes. We've got to continue to really defend well. You gave up 44, which is just 5 over your average. But you 15 of those were there once the game was already over, so it's hard to really put a lot of stock into that there at the end of the day. So overall, Adler's going to be a really good player for them. She had a double-double, 23 and 10. She had 23 of their 44. She had 10 of their 31 rebounds. She's going to be really good there. The coach's daughter will obviously maybe get a little help around her as some of those young kids grow. But you're able to get the victory tonight, going away, and look forward to Friday night. We'll play the first one on Friday night, and Monroe County's a really good team. They gave us a good run down there. We did not play our best game down at Falcon Gym earlier in the year. That was on the 12th of January.
Was it 14 points? I was trying to remember. I can't remember the score exactly. But
61-47.
Okay.
So we put up several points, but we struggled to get there, and we didn't play our best game. So they'll be ready to go. They had a great crowd tonight. I mean, the crowd Friday night could be tremendous both ways. We'll get the kids here, and hopefully we'll have a lot of community support like we do as well. But in between now and then, we obviously have the boys game, and that is Tuesday night. We play Clinton County in the second game, so it'll be 8:30 probably before that able to take place, with putting 30 minutes in between the game and not starting the first one at 6:30. So it could be a late night on Tuesday, but hopefully the boys will be ready to play and we can have a good night.
Our Southern States player of the game, of course, was Addison McFall tonight, along with Sky CTC and the award by Gerald Printing. Our play of the game, I guess the threes we made tonight, the 10 threes. CPC Commodities bringing you the play of the game.
10 threes by, I didn't count this before I said it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kids had threes tonight, but the majority of them, 7 of the 10, were between Addison and Ashley. So good performance by the 2 seniors there, getting us a ton of points between the 2 of them, 26 tonight from the seniors, senior guards.
All right, our final scores again tonight here. Monroe County beating Bowling Green 45-40. Trojanettes 71, Logan County 44. We're back here tomorrow night. Franklin Simpson takes on Greenwood in the first game at 6:30, followed by Cumberland County and Allen County Scottsville. John Butler will be here courtside with me tomorrow night. Chase Landrum will be doing fans in the stands and coaches interviews and player of the game. He'll be our courtside reporter tomorrow night here from De La Rita.
I will say this too. Joe did a great job tonight, by the way. He did a great job. Some thoughtful questions there to coaches, and I appreciate him stepping in and doing that. That's a good, refreshing thing to have between fans in the stands and coaches' interviews. So he did a super job.
All right, and that wraps it up here for Robert Bauer, studio producer Jake Norris, and the BC Live crew. This is Jay Turner until tomorrow night. Thanks for being with us, and so long, everybody, from EA De La Rita in Bowling Green.